Hi guys, this is Greg at Best Choice Trailers. Today we're going to take a walk around the Neo NACX Liberator Bullnose race trailer, aluminum frame. I want to show you this one. This is a little bit different spec that we brought in for this year. We tried different configurations and things. This is an 8.5 by 22. This is the, I'll call it the entry level of what we bring in as far as these Liberators. It's only got a couple options on it, particularly a roadside escape door. I'll show you that in a sec. So again, 8.5 by 22, that's gonna be your squared off box measurement. You might get it just a touch extra room out of the way this nose is configured. So pretty much, again, everything you see here is standard. It's hard to believe. Neo does a really nice package on these, all standard. The front bullnose, really cool design. Stone guard like so. You'll notice the triple tube extended tongue. Lots of stuff to like on these. So let's get started up front. So this is an 8.5 by 22. This unit's gonna weigh in somewhere around 2,700 pounds. Net legal payload off 99.90 is gonna give you about 7,200. You're also gonna pick up some tongue weight on the truck side. Most folks won't need that for what they're gonna put in this trailer, but tongue weight normally is gonna come out to another roughly 15%. So this is a 2 5/16 inch coupler. It's got a 2,000 pound top line A-frame jack. Got plenty of room up here if you want to put a generator or a platform or a big toolbox if you need any of that. Plenty of room to do so. Awesome unit if you're pulling it behind a camper that's got a motorhome that's got a ladder coming off the rear. Really neat design. You can see, notice roof is all going to be one piece 080 cove. It's got a tapered nose. Cool front stone guard design. Notice the nose piece they put in the center. So again, 8.5, 22 roughly is going to be your square box measurement. You can see it's got a little bit different protrusion than most of the industry. Really cool look. If you look down the side, it's got a very smooth looking side. This is a screwless exterior, 030 aluminum thickness. Now a couple things you'll see. The bottom, actually, what I'll call the trim, it's actually not trim, that's your frame. This is an integrated frame. I'll show you underneath kind of what that means, but really cool. It actually, instead of having kind of wavy trim, again, being a frame, very clean look at the bottom. It's actually got a little piece of J at the bottom to receive, but most of the mill, it's all your frame. Then, of course, you go back, you've got your spread axle, gives it a nice clean look. Aluminum wheels. We actually do the aluminum wheels here. The style is going to vary by time. They're very, we get different styles in here, but this is one of the ones that we have now that we thought looked good. You've got your underframe trim. Now this has a standard escape door. We call this a roadside escape door. Generally, these are going to be roughly 4 foot square. Got an aluminum door holdback instead of plastic here, and then you also got the RV style door handle. Lock it from the inside or lock it from the outside. Fairly easy to deploy, especially if you have 2 hands available. But you can do it with one. So there you go. Solid door. This is a white finish. Nice clean look. Makes it a little easier to get out of your car, or certainly we have other guys that use it for other things as well, for fuel doors or whatnot. Thin strip clear lens LED lights, standard equipment. 5 hinges. It's got grease zerks on them for serviceability. NXP latch handle. This is stainless steel. A couple different ways you can deploy it. You can use your thumb. Some people use the heel of their hand. Either one, just pop it up. It is stainless steel. Normally, I'll just tuck it back in. Bumpers on these are a little bit different. Most of them look kind of like a hockey puck. I like these a little bit better, but something a little bit different. Of course, we do have an aluminum grab handle on here as well instead of plastic. Makes it nice. I like the outside hinge that you see Neo does on what they call their Pro Flap. Makes it nice. Got no butterfly hinge or Z hinge there. Another thing you'll notice at first glance there, this is plywood flooring. Some of these we do to a finished floor. This we've tried to keep more as our budget end of our nicer aluminum trailers, car haulers. But this is plywood, not chipboard or engineered wood or Advantex or Drymax or any of the different names guys throw on them. This is all plywood inside these, 3/4 on the floor. D-rings in standard car placement. Notice the finished walls inside, matching white cove. Got some some dome lights up in the cove for you. Also, a little bit different than your steel box trailers. These have on the aluminums a tubular corner post, not a formed post. And then also the NXP door latch I didn't show you, but this is the keeper. It's actually really neat the way these work. So basically this door handle flaps back and forth, basically pries itself shut, seals much tighter than a traditional bar lock. Traditional bar lock you're going to push against and it's going to rest back, where this actually is going to come up and pry itself shut. Very nice tight seal on the door, very simple to use. One other thing I want to show you before we step inside here, this rear spoiler and all the corner posts in Neo, those are all TIG welded instead of MIG. They MIG a lot of the trailer, certain key points they TIG. You'll notice very clean welds compared to some of what we see in the industry. Also awesome the way they do these rear spoilers. They just look so much cleaner than most of what we see. You'll notice it actually integrates all the way back with the one-piece cove to the rear as your center stop turn tail. You can get some of the nicer trailers put together on options. We'll put scene lights or outside floodlights on these for loading purposes, makes them nice. A couple things currently right now we're in model year 2021, soon to probably be 2022. They've updated these fenders. Kind of has a nice setback flared angle to it on the front and rear, pretty cool. Of course, your 4x4 escape door opening, same on both sides. Now we also do some of these NACX units with the full escape door. That would basically open the whole door up from the front to the back of the fender. Has a removable fender, makes it nice. These are what we call our standard escape door. 16 on center on the floor, wall and ceiling. Again, you see the front D-rings. Also, you got the front breakaway battery box. Notice there is a junction box to get to your wiring. So everything here is all contained inside. Most of your trailers, you'll see that breakaway box outside. This one here is actually inside out of the elements. Kind of a nice little detail. Side door on these is an RV style door, similar to the escape door. Solid door, white metal. It's got the RV style lock it from the inside or the outside. And then by the side door, you've got the 12-volt switch for your inside dome lights. Vinyl faced wall paneling inside here gives it a nice clean look. If you ever want to add anything, just follow the screw patterns heading north-south. You can add anything you want as far as cabinetry or whatnot. Again, 16-inch on center on the ceiling. This is a one-piece aluminum roof. I believe these to the top of the bow are about 6'8". Normally, most car haulers are going to be about 6'6". You get just a touch more because of the camber on the roof. Normally, round tops have a little bit of roof camber, kind of like a bridge, give you your extra strength. Again, nice looking trailer. We said earlier about 22 foot roughly a square box. So I believe that's going to be your 20-foot line on your plywood. This is more than 2 foot here. You're going to get probably on this an extra maybe 8 inches in the front. Looks like this right here is probably about your 2 foot mark. So you're going to get an extra maybe 6-8 inches on this. Again, different options are available on these. Some of our fancier ones will do a lot of times a nudo floor on our 24s with the full doors, and then some will do the 26s with the full extruded aluminum floors. Different options are available. Certainly you can put your own floor down. Some people put the garage floor liners down and whatnot. 5,200-pound Dexter torsion axle, standard equipment. And then again, we carry a couple different aluminum wheels in stock. Normally we pick what we think looks the best. We've got different wheel styles generally available. It's a 6 on 5.5 lug pattern, 225, 75, R15, load range D, 8-ply radial tires, standard equipment. Other neat little details. A lot of cool stuff Neo does on these. It's just so much different to most what we carry. Put the name badging at the back, gives it a nice touch. Again, one-piece cove just gives it a nice clean look going down the side. Side door, I believe that's a 36-inch side door. That's your RV style door. Same as your side door. It's got the metal hold back. aluminum holdback instead of the plastic. Just lasts forever instead of having to replace it down the road. Underneath here, this is a pretty heavy built trailer. This is an integrated frame. I say heavy built, it's all relative to it being aluminum, of course. But most manufacturers do not do an integrated frame. You stick your head underneath, it's not going to look quite like that. Integrated frame's got a lot of complex cuts and welds, but pretty well done. Moving back here, you'll see all tube outriggers, all tube mainframe. Cross members on these are all going to be 2x4 tube. Some I see a little bit lighter, but fairly well put together trailer, we think. But certainly stick your head under some of the others, see what's underneath them. But we like what we see underneath these. Generally a pretty good experience. Available in different lengths. I believe we started at 20 on these, goes up to 26 is common size. Pretty much all of them are getting 5,200 pound axles as seen here. Just gives you plenty of available payload for what the average guy's going to put inside here. Can get them in with extra height in every 6-inch increments, and different colors available as well. A lot of times we keep these in silver, white, charcoal. You can also order them white, and there's some yellows and crazy colors, neon greens and whatnot available as well. If you have any questions on this or any of our other trailers, feel free to give us a shout, 717-220-4220, or you can visit us on the web at www.bestchoicetrailers.com. Thanks for looking.